Kim, and this is Miss Braden. You want to tell me your name?
My name is Ariana.
Ariana. Hi, Caitlin.
My name is
Maria.
My name
Olivia. And your name? No? Okay, you want to tell me your name? Nicholas? And your name? Victoria. Beautiful name. Well, there's a big name that we all know. His name is what? Dr. Seuss. So today's theme is Dr. Seuss. I'm thing 1. You know what thing 1 means? First grade. First grade's my favorite grade. Who's going to first grade? I love first grade. I love first grade. But it's going to be fun. First day is, and then after that, it's so much fun. So this is our last story hour in the park, and I want to thank you for coming. Okay, for those of you that came every week, Ariana is like our superstar reader. Did you read this summer? Yeah. So today what we're going to do is we're going to read a little bit about, read Dr. Seuss books, and then we're going to go to the art board, and you're going to draw something that you listened about or heard about at the Dr. Seuss book. Is it Buggy? Oh, pluck him off of her. Oh, there's a Buggy.
You don't like Buggy?
No.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Okay, he's gone. So we're gonna, who likes the color? Me too. So we're gonna draw something that we heard in the stories today. Your favorite part about the story. So we're gonna go and we'll sit on the bench and then we'll draw that story to keep our minds going. But you're all gonna have fun going back to school, and I wish you all the best. But until then, we're gonna read. First, we're gonna do our fun music. Wheels on the Bus? Can we do Wheels on the Bus? I like Wheels on the Bus. That was probably one of my favorite ones when I was little. So we're going to sing it together. Everybody knows the motions? If you don't, follow somebody. Ready? Okay, we need to move over here.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and
Here, you want to stand over here and do it with me?
wheels on the bus go round and round, all through
I'm driving through the town.
The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all through the town. The lights on the bus go blink, 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 blink. The lights on the bus go blink, 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 all through the town. The people on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down. The people on the bus go up and down, all through the town.
That sounds good.
The baby on the bus goes wow, 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 wow. The baby on the bus goes wow, 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 all through the town. The mommy on the bus goes shh, the mommy on the bus goes shh, all through the town. The daddy on the bus says, I love you, I love you, I love you. The daddy on the bus says, I love you, all through the town. The driver on the bus says, move on back, move on back, move on back. The driver on the bus says, move on back, all through the town. The doors on the bus go open and shut, open and shut, open and shut. The doors on the bus go open and shut, all through the town. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
Yay! Give yourselves a big hand. That was fun.
Five little monkeys,
Nope, we're not
five
monkeys.
little.
We're We're not monkeys. Okay, so I'm going to read the first book. Are you ready for a couple stories? Because Dr. Seuss is really short. Okay, so I'll read one. Brayden, then you can read one. And then you'll all tell us which one you like the best. But guess what? This was my favorite book. You know why? It says I can read all by myself. When I was little, I couldn't read at all. So one day I went to the library and the librarian said, Kim, you will be able to read one day. Just sit there and you keep trying. Well, one day came and I was able to read. Well, this was one of my first books that I learned how to read. And it's pretty funny. It made me laugh. But I want you to, Dr. Seuss is in here somewhere. He didn't write this book, but it's by Robert Lopshire. It's called Put Me in the Zoo. You can see why I like that book, right? I like to get fun. I like to be silly. So let's see what this book has to say about putting me in the zoo. Let's see where I feel comfortable reading. Okay, put me in the zoo. I will go into the zoo. I want to see it. Yes, I do. I would like to live this way. This is where I want to stay. Does he look like he belongs in the zoo? Yeah, I think so. He's an animal, right? Will you keep me in the zoo? I want to stay here with you. He's asking the police officers. I want to stay here. The little kids are looking. Interesting. We do not want you in the zoo. Out you go. Out. Out with you. He's got thrown out of the zoo. The zookeepers don't think he belongs there, so now look, he's mad. He's mad, right? Why do they put me out this way? I should be in. I want to stay. Little girl and little boy sitting here. Why should they put you in the zoo? What good are you? What can you do? That's what they're asking. What can you do? Oh, what I'm good at. What good am I? What can I do? Now here is one thing I can do. Look, all his spots are blue. You can finish the sentence for me. And now his spots are orange. Say, he looks very good that way. So now they're having fun watching him. Now look at this. What do you see? Green spots, as green can be. And they're smiling. They think he's funny. Anybody ever hear this story? You did? Violet spots say, you are good. Do more, we wish you would. Oh boy. Rainbow. I can do more. Look, this is new. Blue, orange, green, and violet too. Oh, they would put me in the zoo if they could see what I can do. I can put my spots up on this bowl and I can put them on a wall. Can you hear the rhyming? I can put them on a cat and I can put them on a hat. Putting spots everywhere. I can put them on the zoo and I can put my spots on you. Now they're looking, they're not too happy with spots on. Look at this now. 1, 2, 3. I can put them in a tree.
She's trying to rub the spots off.
Yeah, she wants those spots off for her. Get these spots off for me. And now when I say 1, 2, 3, all my spots are back on me. They're happy. Look now, here is one thing more. I can take my spots, I can make them 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they would put me in a zoo if they could see what I could do. There's the arrow to the zoo. I can take my spots, I take them all. And I can make them very small. And now you see I take them all and I can make them very tall. Now you're getting it. We're rhyming. So when you go to first grade, you start rhyming. And now when I want to have more fun, I take my spots and make them 1. Wow. Yes, they should put me in the zoo. The things, my spots, and I can do. See, I can put them in a box. I can take them out, they look like socks. They look like socks?
No.
No? What do they look like? A stocking?
Yeah.
Yeah, socks. And I can put them way up high. Up they go. I make them fly. I put them high in the air. My spots fly here. My spots fly there. I call them back now. 1, 2, 3. Now all my spots are back with me. Tell me now, you two. Do you like the things I do? Yeah? Tell me now, you two. Will they put me in the zoo? We like all the things you do. We like your spots. We like you too. You're clapping. But you should not be in the zoo. No. You should not be in the zoo. Ooh, he's like, why? With all the things that you can do, the circus is the place for you. And he points to the circus. And he's smiling. Look, that's where you belong, in the circus. Yes, this is where I want to be. The circus is the place for me. Where do you see Dr. Seuss? Can you see somebody? Cat in the Hat? He's in the crowd. Yeah, here he is, Cat in the Hat. He's in the crowd at the circus. The end. You like that? He found out where he belonged, in the circus. Okay, one more book, right? Okay, you want another one? That's fun. Okay, let's switch. One more. Okay. One more.
This book is a very special book because I've had it a long time, and it's from my mom, and then it's from my grandma. And it looks brand new. And I think everybody knows Daisy had Maisie, right?
I don't think I know that one.
Really?
Okay, so I'm listening.
Daisy headed Maisie. It's hard to believe such a thing could be true, and I hope such a thing never happens to you. But it happened, they say, to poor Maisie McGrew, and it happened like this. She was sitting one day at her desk in her school in her usual way. She felt a small twitch on the top of her head when Maisie looked up and she almost dropped dead. Something peculiar was going on there. A daisy was sprouting right out of her hair. Is that crazy? Behind her was sitting young Herman Butch Strudel. This looks like a daisy up here on her noodle. It doesn't make sense why it couldn't be so. A noodle is no place for a daisy to grow. Then up spoke another boy, Einstein von Tass, the brightest young man in the whole of the class. It's a very odd place to be sprouting a daisy, but nevertheless, one is growing on Maisie. Hey, look it, said Butch. Right here in this room, Daisy had Maisie. She's bursting in bloom. Miss Sneecher, the teacher, came rushing up quick. Such nonsense. Some child here is playing a trick. Which one of you boys stuck that thing in her hair? You know that a daisy could never grow there. But teacher, said Butch, I saw the thing rise right out of her head with my very own eyes. Just give it a yank if you think I tell lies. But Miss Sneecher had heard quite enough of this talk. Maisie, hold still, let me get at that stalk. Ouch, hollered Maisie. Quit yanking, Butch said. You're giving her pains. I bet those roots go way down in her brains. The kids in the class started shouting like crazy. Daisy had, Daisy had, Daisy had Maisie. Children, be quiet. Good grief and alas. Miss Sneecher was shocked by the noise in her class. I've taught in this room 20 years, maybe more, but I've never seen anything like this before. I'll have to report it. You'll just have to come to the principal's office and show Mr. Grum. Now the principal, Good Mr. Gregory Crumb was a very wise man, just as smart as they come. He knew more than anyone else in this nation about long division and multiplication. He knew all the answers, why oceans are deep, why skies are so high, and why mountains are steep. He should have the answer to the thing on Maisie. My word, he declared, it's a genuine daisy. I've seen them quite often in fields growing wild, but never before on the head of a child. Now what in the world ever made this thing sprout? I have no idea, but I'm going to find out. Look at all these books. I see Cat in the Hat too.
Oh, these books hide Cat in the Hat.
It says, daisies grow on the land. They must grow between rocks. They grow also in sand. It mentions right here that they can grow in a pot. But mention the head of a girl, it does not. Daisies, it says, sometimes grow in Alaska. Also Missouri, Rhode Island, Nebraska. They grow in Japan and in Spain and Peru, India, France, and in Idaho too. They grow in South Boston and also in Rome. But why should they grow on this little girl's dome? How can he be on all those books? Say, look it, said Maisie. It's wilted, it's drooping. How wonderful, Maisie. It soon will be dead. You'll be rid of that daisy. In just a few minutes, our troubles will pass, declared Mr. Crumb. Take her back to the class. Then the principal saw a most terrible sight. The daisy was dying, and that was all right. But that daisy was part of poor Maisie grew, and Maisie was starting to wilt away too. Oh no! Teacher, said Mr. Crumb, you know what I think? They're both going to die. Bring them a drink. That daisy, that girl's the worst problem in town. You take her away and you make her lie down. You lock her up tight in that room down the hall. There are quite a few numbers that I've got to call. Get Maisie's parents on the end of the line. I need them here quickly while there's still time. On the phone, Maisie's mom asked, what's all the fuss? Then, goodness to Betsy, I'll catch the next bus. A call to the shoe store reached Mr. McGrew. He answered while holding a customer's shoe. Yes, this is, oh no, I really must go. A doctor should see her, the principal said, and an expert on plants like the one on her head. So he called Dr. Eisenbart, who said, what a trick, my stethoscope's packed, I'll be there in a tick. Wait, Doc, said his patient, I'll come along too. My brother's a vet, and he knows this McGrew. When he heard, Finch the florist grabbed his shears. I'll be there just as soon as my truck can shift gears. Meanwhile, poor Maisie lay down on a couch. The daisy slumped down on its leaves in a slouch. But the window was open, and because it was warm, and the sweet-smelling daisy attracted a swarm of bees. Bees, bees! Ah, they're coming for her daisy. The faster she ran, the faster they flew. So Maisie kept running. What could she do? She attempted to hide behind Officer Thatcher, who cupped out his hat like a bumblebee catcher. The bees took his hat. Thatcher said, I'm no fool, and ran after Maisie back to the school.
Look at all those people.
That's the teacher, that's Mr. McGrew, that's the doctor, that's the florist, that's the person who had his shoe, that's the patient, and that's Maisie's mom. Principal Crumb didn't know what to do. It's worse, cried Miss Nature, much worse than we feared. The daisy and Maisie have both disappeared. Behind her came charging Mr. McGrew, chased by a customer. chasing its shoe. Pinch the florist Dr. Eisenbart too. Dr. Eisenbart's patient and Mrs. McGrew. Then through the window with Officer Thatcher, who slammed the pane shut with bees so the bees couldn't catch her. Jumped Maisie McGrew to the floor in a splatter, with the daisy still there, especially taller and fatter. Yeah. My poor little daughter, the daisy, it's true. I'm going to faint, cried Mrs. McGrew. Tut, tut, said the florist, there's no need for tears. Just because there's a daisy between her two ears. I'll snip it right off with my sharp